All right, so we are creating an op art design with a square. So we're gonna start by drawing this biggest square first. And I'm just gonna draw freehand. So I'm not gonna worry about making everything perfectly straight. But you can still have a cool design this way. So op art is basically an optical illusion that is a trick on your eye. And an artist we might use for inspiration could be Bridget Riley. Okay, so after I get my biggest square done, then I'm going to make a line from corner to corner. And the other corner to the other corner. So 2 diagonal lines to make an X. Okay, so then this will help me as a guide for making 2 smaller squares. So I'm just going to leave a little space. I'm going to come down along my diagonal line. And then I'm going to go out for a horizontal line until I hit that X. Then I know at that point I need to come down and that's where I stop there. And then I'm going to go across. And then I'm going to connect these two. So I have another square that's a little bit smaller. Okay, then my third square is even smaller. So I'm going to just come down again along my diagonal and go across. And again down. And then across again. And then connect these together. So again, it's not perfectly straight, and I'm not worried about that. Okay, so I also made another line coming through the middle here. So from top to bottom. Straight through the middle and hitting at the bottom. And then this time I'm going to go straight through across. All right, so it kind of gives the lines kind of give the illusion that, you know, that this is going in, or also maybe that this is coming out. So that is the trick on your eye, the optical illusion or op art. So we're going to continue this line out to the ends of the paper, and same thing with the bottom one. And then these diagonal ones are going to continue out. And out over here. And out this way. And my last one. Okay, and also I need my name. Okay, Then I'm going to color in my spaces. So just to make sure that I'm gonna color in every other one and not make a mistake, I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm gonna lightly shade each one of the spaces that I'm coloring in. So it's every other space. So it can get tricky. So that's why I suggest just shading it real lightly with pencil first, because you can always erase it if you make a mistake. And then I can also mark it with my marker. Some people like to do this instead of the pencil, but the marker you can't erase. So if you make a dot in the middle of your space and it's the wrong space, oh wow. That's true too. If you do make a mistake, it's not a big deal. Usually if you color in one or two spaces that you weren't supposed to, nobody can even tell unless you point it out. So I usually like to trace the inside of the space first and then carefully color it in. Another option is to, instead of leaving the other spaces white, you could use a different color. That makes for a cool design too. So Bridget Riley actually made an artwork called Cataract 3. It had some really cool wavy lines in it. And I'm not sure, it could be the wavy lines are supposed to be like water, or the wavy lines could be just a trick on your eye. Cataract as being part of your vision. So if you did this with pencil first, you're probably going to want to, besides outlining and coloring in these spaces, you're probably going to want to outline these lines too that are coming off of the square. And the Cataract 3 artwork she made in 1967. So there's also a lot of fun videos that show like cool tricks on your eye. So I will try to link to those videos in the description below. And also maybe some of the artist stuff and try to link to. And we enjoyed reading some of the monster stories, How I Met My Monster, and those kind, as a story to read along with this. The monsters are tricky, and they're also an illusion. All right, so good luck with yours. Hope it turns out just wonderfully for you.